forever young. I wanna be forever young. That's right, your Shoemmelier is back with another sneakervention. Just in time for the start of fall, Adidas has released an all-white shoe. But since I live in Texas where it's not winter for very long, you can rock a white shoe for probably 10 months out of the year, if not more. So today, we're gonna be talking about the Adidas Young One in all white-ish. So pull up a shoe and let's kick off this trainer session. Earlier this year, Adidas released the Young One in a navy, red and white colorway and the high-res orange, navy and yellow colorway. The dad shoe is all the rage these days. And honestly, I think the Young One silhouette is one of the best out there right now. It's not nearly as big and chunky and ostentatious as the Yeezy 500. It's not nearly the price, and it's not nearly as heavy. And as someone who likes all white shoes or predominantly white shoes, when this colorway was announced and released, well, you know I just had to grab it. The Adidas Young One in the running white, and cloud white colorway can be found on adidas.com in a limited size run and retails for 120 US American dollhouses. Starting at the bottom of the shoe, you find this really cool wavy, arrow, chunky, crevasse, ridge type outsole. It's a mixture of white and off-white or cream, and it utilizes Adidas's stabilizing torsion system. The midsole is a sculpted lightweight EVA midsole and is also in that alternating white and cream colorway. You can see different wave formations, ridges, some texture, crevices, and ridges. Did I already say ridges? Your upper is a combination of mesh with nubuck overlays. Taking a look at the overall upper, the top layer consists of that suede light nubuck material in almost a beige colorway. This material is found throughout the upper in a sort of wave format or maybe a shark teeth format, dorsal fin format, etc. The second layer beneath that is a cream, also nubuck material that is found throughout the shoe on the front, the sides, and that colorway extends to the midsole and outsole. The third layer you'll find is a white mesh material, which is found on the toe box, the lateral side of the shoe, through holes on the back of the shoe, and as well as the medial side of the shoe. Your tongue, which is not connected to your upper, consists mainly of that white mesh material, but then you will not only find that cream nubuck material, but a white nubuck material, which you do not find on the front of the shoe, but only find it on the back of the shoe as well as the tongue. On your mesh tongue, you have that cream nubuck material for the laces to go through to keep it attached to the tongue. And your laces are flat white laces with white aglets. On the middle of the tongue, you find your cream nubuck material, but on top of that, you find your white Adidas logo and branding embroidered on top. On the lateral and medial side of the shoe, you find your Adidas 3 stripes in a nylon-like material, which is stitched on to the mesh material. The shoe consists of a somewhat thick, with 1.5 C's, cream sock-like upper, which extends down into the insole, and the insole is almost an off-white / cream color with the Adidas branding, trefoil logo, and the brand with the 3 stripes in the 3 languages stamped onto the removable insole. While the shoe isn't a high-quality leather or suede material, it actually looks and feels way more premium than what the shoe really is. As I mentioned, I love this shoe and I think it's one of my favorite dad shoes, especially the way they're mixing all the materials and all the colors in different patterns that, while still gives it a chunky look, I wouldn't actually call this shoe a chunky shoe, except when it comes to size. Under specifications on the adidas.com website, they actually call this shoe a wide fit, and I agree with Adidas. I normally wear a size 9 throughout Ultra Boost, Nikes, Pumas, etc. Though when it comes to the NMDs and the PK silhouettes, I do have to go down to an 8.5, and with the Yeezy 350 V2s, I do go up to a 9.5 or a 10 because of the aggressive toe box. In this shoe, the 9 is actually a little bit big. So I think I should have ordered a size 8.5, and that would have fit me perfectly. Now, my foot is normal or even closer to a narrower foot, so if you have a wider foot, you may consider staying true to size. But for me, I think had I gone down half a size to an 8.5, that would have worked perfectly for me. I've already said it twice on this video, but I love this silhouette. I love this colorway. I really love pretty much everything about this shoe. Even though the colorways on this shoe is monochromatic, it's white, it's beige, it's earth tones, it's all in the same type of family, I still think this shoe pops. I think this shoe has an understated loudness to it. It's the mixture of materials, it's the mixture of colors, it's the patterns used on the shoe, and yes, it gives off that vibe of being a chunky shoe. So while this shoe isn't as understated as maybe a normal Ultra Boost, a Stan Smith, Air Force One, it's nowhere near as loud as wearing the Yeezy 500, which is a chunky, loud dad shoe. But to me, this is a perfect shoe for yes, the weekends, yes, for barbecuing, yes, for playing in the park with your kids, for walking your dog, etc. But I also think it's a pretty cool shoe for, again, there's that word again, some understated flexing. And honestly, there's not much I don't like about the shoe. The only thing I would consider a small dislike, the price. As I mentioned, it retails for 120 US American dollhouses. Not a lot of money, but not a cheap shoe. I was fortunate enough to find this on StockX for 100 US American dollhouses. That's 20 below retail, plus I got that one every 5 times where I get free shipping, so I paid 100 outright through the doors. So I saved about $38 when you take full price and tax into account. I think $100-ish would be the more appropriate price for the shoe. Again, I understand R&D and all that stuff. That's why they add a little cushion for the shoes. But 100 to 120, that's a pretty reasonable price for this shoe. But I think if it was closer to the 100 side, then we'd be right around where this shoe needs to be priced. Nevertheless, it's a pretty good shoe. I liked it enough to buy 2 colorways, but not enough to go crazy enough to buy all other colorways. So if you're interested in this silhouette, but not sure if you should pull the trigger, just wait a little bit, look for the resale sites, you might catch a good deal on it. And that's the young one in the running white, cloud white colorway. What do you think about this shoe? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this silhouette? You dig? You not dig? Let me know. Love to hear what you think. If you like it, click that thumbs up button. And maybe even click that red subscribe button. For thoughts, THOTS, and prayer emojis. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned and just chill till the next episode.